Let's see if he is ready. Could be. Roller goes crashing. All right. I don't see him added on to my list. Yeah, dude, I woke up maybe 20 minutes ago, so I don't know. That's how most of my games have been this season. Just kind of waking up, get my bearings, and just hop into the game. For whatever reason, it works, so I'll take it. There we go. All right. Sure, my mic is muted. Minus the camera being stupid. So. Oh, shall we? May the EA gods be in our favor. uh,
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green.
one of our last home games of the season. We just have two left. This and Jacksonville State to end. So on the road a bunch after this.
Facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right.
The Hilltoppers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. To the air. It's Baker. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll have to check his fillings
I
after
kind of
that
messed
lick,
up
but
there.
he did get the first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone.
Interesting play call there.
Just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just
Everyone's still in the middle on that one.
Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Get it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot.
Out of bounds.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you gotta still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, it's pretty good.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Looking to throw again. He'll take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range.
The
they
deep
zone
comeback
coverage,
route.
so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, good. Short.
No good. And after the miss, guys, the
Whew.
score stays right
A little
where
bit
it
of a
is.
break there.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
After the miss on the 47-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 30-yard line. Handoff to the single back. Creates a little space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen
If we
unless
could
you
just run
commit
the
to the run
ball,
game. You
that'd
got to
be
get those
great.
big
I've
boys
been
up
able to
front
run the ball all
into the
season.
game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I think he's blitzing. There's the blitz.
Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Had him open. Just couldn't get the ball off. Like, I was waiting for him to break free, but the blitz actually slowed him down.
Come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Keep the running back in the block.
Making adjustments. He'll throw on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit.
I'm surprised that even happened. He didn't look like he tried to catch the ball there.
Receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
That was weird. Like, he didn't even really try to put his hands up to catch it until super late.
Think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and
Had
fall
him.
to the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Henry. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, create enough separation to create a positive game.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Showing the arm strength to the left.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating.
Yeah, watching the safety play. There was a couple times he had the safety up in the box, but see what happens
And
here.
the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10.
No one out there, so.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Not the blocking that I hoped for there. As a matter of fact, no one blocked out there.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Shift him away.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Verrata got down, like he got close, not far down as I wanted him to get.
Conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
A first down run in the red zone. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Go, Montez. How are you?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion. Slams ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
My biggest struggle on this game. Short yardage, especially with this team. I don't have great offensive line blocking.
3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
There's the blitz.
Wants to pass.
Wide open.
Go to the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. Quick strike through the air for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I gotta find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback.
Love that. Good blocking by the offensive line on that drive. One blitz, like, really blew me up, but for the most part, the offensive line blocking a little bit better this game than they've been in the past, especially for the run. Probably the best drive I've had rushing all season to this point, which is crazy to say, but that's kind of how it's been. Rushing the ball has been extremely hard.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The option look. Now the toss. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter.
People got to stop breaking rules.
One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
Bottom line, people got to stop breaking those rules.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Makes him talk to the hand. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down.
Before I could switch anyone over on that one. I was trying to switch to someone else, couldn't do it.
Into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Using his legs, it's Robertson.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That was some pistol action.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. The give to the back. He breaks it and runs through.
That has to be better by my guys, because I had people in position, and he's got a perfect lane to go through. No one went on the line of scrimmage.
Did you see him break all those tackles? That was unbelievable. You saw the power and the speed, but also just the will and desire to make those guys miss. That's impressive.
And a stiff arm, of course, because every running back has the strength of Derrick Henry on this game.
Going with the ground game left.
Oh.
Got the first down. Looking for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Because I was the blitzer. Or actually, no, I wasn't the blitzer. I take it back.
Nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Interesting lack of blocking there.
And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space.
The juke. I had a guy in position, but when he juked, I was trying to make him go outside, but the animation made him stand still. I hate how the EA does that. Like, you juke and it automatically forces the corner, your defensive player, to stop. It's been like that on Madden for years, though. Years. Like, they just don't, like, it's, even if there's times where you're 5 yards off and they just juke backwards, and the game forces you to sit in place or fall for a juke, even if you're not necessarily close enough. One of my big gripes with, and probably from a Madden perspective with EA for a long time, like, why is it that a juke works that well? Not really sure why, but they've never fixed that. Pretty much since they went to the Frostbite, it's always been an issue. What's up, TG?
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Western Kentucky.
Got to move faster than that, buddy. Shouldn't have took that long.
They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Find some fresh air. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown.
And then you have the computer, like, it looked like they were going to angle him, and then the computer just dives before he didn't try to switch, but the computer just dove and just sacrificed the run. We might get our first 100-yard rusher this season. Crazy to think that.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where
8 games into the season, and I think it'll be my second time as a team rushing for 100+ yards. It's crazy to say that out loud for someone that likes to have some semblance of balance. I haven't been able to have it because we can't run the ball. I got going in motion.
Trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to...
Not gonna lie, that's a pretty creative play there.
He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the
Back
football
up.
on target and getting the completion.
To the air, it's Baker. Caught in the backfield, it's Robertson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Interesting. I was just looking at the alignment there. It's really weird.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Weird tackle animation. Good tackle by 21.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly out on
The
the
second
screen to
time
the
he's
wide
run that.
receiver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
But thankfully, I was able to kind of push through.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilkerson. Ridden out of bounds
I
at
thought
the 45.
I had the right idea with the angle route on the other side,
That
but
was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on
surprised he
that
broke the
run.
tackle
He'll
there.
fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
A quick half. Only 21 points so far. We know what 2 minutes can be. It can legitimately be an
Rolling
eternity
dial
on
up
this
on
damn game.
2nd and a long way to go. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to test the right side with this one.
That's terrible by my defense there, because we had it loaded and no one flowed to the ball there. Can't talk.
If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using the quick game. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 44.
I got a lot of guys in short coverage. Like, I can't really do anything more than we're doing to stop the short ball, other than try to pick up a guy myself. We're in the area. We just can't get anyone to make a play right now. So
And the Bulldogs come to
we're
the
just
line.
waiting.
This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Robertson. Intercepted deep in his own end. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the...
What? He just took the ball out of his hands? That's insane. That is insane. dude just stripped the ball and we just instant recover. That's crazy. Wow. That is so lucky.
If they force the turnover.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
That is definitely our play of the year.
First play of the drive,
Even more than
comes from
the
the
game
22.
against Duvid. Duvid, sorry.
Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking
What's up,
up front
Jaden,
so the
by the way?
running back could
Sorry.
get some positive
Lexi,
yards.
hello.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Matt. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo. Gets the back moving. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
I don't like the play call
And the
there.
Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Didn't have time to do anything there. Talk about the blitz getting home. Holy hell. We brought 5 and untouched. Got to keep the running back in there.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Is he blitzing on this one? No.
Just to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock.
Burrows.
He's got it inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
The safety,
The
the way
Hilltoppers
that
are
he's playing
threatening on
defense,
1st and goal.
that's going to be open later in the game.
An unforced
Oh.
error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Oh, game, come on. It shouldn't take that long, so I'm calling that early in the play clock. Kick the field goal.
And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here.
And I couldn't even get all into that throw either.
Picks his spot. It'll be a 25-yard attempt. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt.
All
Splits the
right, we
uprights.
have to defend here on
And
special
that will
teams.
extend their
I
lead
know
into
you
the
want to
third.
take a shot at the end zone, but
Yeah, you want a
I have
touchdown
no
and you want to be
timeouts. It has to
aggressive
be
from
in the
it
end
right
zone.
down the
I feel
middle.
like
That
you just
obviously
dropped
gives me
8
some
back.
confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Like no
They
shot.
get him stopped, but not before. He gets it out to the 40-yard line.
I still didn't even get to do what I wanted to on that. I was trying to kick it in the open space, but it was a line drive right to him. Yeah, I get the ball to start the half. That's another reason why I'm cool with just taking the 3.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Baker. Lobs it off the back foot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
This could be helpful for his quarterback.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Hart. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The Hilltoppers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and short,
I
they'll
think I
try
called
to
what I
pick it up
called.
on the ground here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep.
All right,
in
we
the
really
area.
need a
This offense
touchdown
now is
here.
making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
First 100-yard rusher of the
If
season.
you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep bit. You got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Under fire. And the defense got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, to give, looking for room. This defense makes a play. Stopping
That sack by
well
him was
short, and
huge.
it'll be 4th down from the 24. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away.
How?
Good.
How? How do I miss that?
But more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss make rate. And listen, kickers
Wow.
have improved the last couple of years, but
Wow.
left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's brutal.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot.
I don't. I'm shocked. I can't believe he missed it. One, I can't believe he missed it. Two, I'm also
You're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
extra wide.
Taking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
How about a game-changing play for this defense?
The shell blimp cam. Let's go. The shell blimp. It works. It works. All right. Yeah, now my kicker's rattled.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Oh, stop it, CJ.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
We're just trying to have the best season that we can have. But I'll take that. I'll take that
Looks
pick.
like he's going to bring it out. They drag him down at the 22.
Literally just break down and stand there and make him run into you. All right, defense.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
It keeps messaging me about them. You messaged me about them earlier days, like, hey, just so you know, Nebraska lost. Like,
2nd and 10. To the air, it's Baker. Flips it out in the flat. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10
Troy
on that
greater than
play.
WKU for the playoffs.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was.
Famous.
I gotta go
Appreciate the
get
prime
that
sub,
first down.
dude.
He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Gandy. You'll take this every time.
I feel bad because, like, I want my team to do well. Like, I'm a Nebraska fan. I want them to do well. But he's really struggled this season. Like, really, really struggled.
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
I'm not sure I can do anything better
Off the
with them.
completion on the last play,
It
still some
still
work to
makes me
do
feel
on
bad to
second
see him
down.
struggling, though.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback adapting. Throwing right. It's in. Complete. And he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Breaks free. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are
That's what
dangerous
sucks. I
after the
dropped an
catch. This
interception, and then
quarterback
he
gets
ended
the
up
first progression, David, hits you in stride.
getting a
These guys
touchdown.
will take it to the house.
Man,
I
it's
got
your
a
job
pick
to do
six,
the
so I'll
right
be
thing.
happy
You
with
hit me in
that.
a stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot,
I
especially
feel
on the
bad
first play of
because
the
I
drive.
would
Maybe
never throw
run the
that ball,
ball,
but
and
on
make a
this
few
year's
plays
game,
later,
I
get
throw
play
that
action, make it
because
look the
I don't
same
believe that the
before
corner
shooting
is
it
going to jump.
downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
I just want to keep him in the block.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted.
Oh,
Stops the drive. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
dang.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Gandy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection.
He's there.
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
If he puts his hand up, it's an
Took him all in
incompletion.
for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time
Damn,
to be able
man.
to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
That's
Get in the
brutal.
end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
He was
Yeah, he's
there. He
critical
puts his
there.
hand
Listen,
up.
a lot of
I
times,
couldn't
especially
switch
on
to him
passes
in time.
thrown into the end zone, you've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Man, I can't believe I threw a pick on that. That's a tough one. That's my fault. That's definitely my fault on that one.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Leaves it with the running back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Back to pass on second down. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
And I had him open, but he walked right in, untouched again. When he brings 5, that 5th guy is walking in free, whether it's off the edge or up the middle.
Now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see.
Man, my picks hurt so much. When you look at it, in terms of a bad read, I've made 1, and it got picked off. This is the thing that I hate. My biggest gripe about my offense, I feel like whenever I make a bad read, it's punished. He's made a couple. Because I remember he scored a touchdown when we were up 17.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Now rolling to the left.
Remember, I was up 17. I had an interception. I would have been able to keep running because he was fading back. But he bumped me, and the bump caused me to drop the ball. We picked that ball off. We're up 17 with the ball.
Now he's a threat to run the football or throw it. Guys have to drop back a little bit, then he can run the football and get a positive gain.
Looking for room, it's Robertson. And they get him on the ground.
Like the game looks different if we make that play. That's what sucks. And I know you're like, hey, you're up 17. You shouldn't have anything to worry about, which is true. You still need to go out there and get a stop, but it's just that little, like the little things right there. We make that play, we're up 17, we have the ball, we're going to be in run mode. We don't make that play. He gets the touchdown, and then I throw a pick right after.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with 1 more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional
Great
accuracy
punt
on the punt.
inside the 10.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Yeah, well, how offensive-based this game is. Like, it just sucked because he made the wrong read and he didn't get punished for it, and then he gets a touchdown on the next play.
Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't get him to the ground. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake.
Like, we gotta be effective here, but it's just, you know, that you're thinking about, that those are things that you're thinking about during the course of the game.
And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I think he's blitzing. There's the blitz. Tight end open.
Finds a tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man.
That's the first interception I've thrown in a while.
Creating some distance there.
That's the first interception I've thrown in 4 games.
It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
A At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
This is one of those drives. I know we got to go down there. We got to get a touchdown.
2nd and 7. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. Turning it on. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
The Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
We had it earlier. I'll take a look at this play again.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Keep the running back in this time.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
No one open. There's no pressure. Tight end too slow. Couldn't make that play. Quarterback hit, but thankfully was able to step in front of the corner.
And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10.
All right, David. You know I like this play.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And it was so
Come
important
on,
for the
defense.
offense to come up with a
One
touchdown
more
there and
time.
not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing
One
out of
more
reach.
time.
And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
Still can't believe I missed that field goal.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
User pick 2.
Right at the 42.
Oh, that's like the most I've had all season. All season, maybe. 2 user picks in one game. Let's go. Come on. This has been our weakness. This has been our weakness, running the ball, especially when it counts.
Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Yes, he can still get the ball back. There's not a lot of time left. He can still get the ball back.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Pound 55 weak.
Might as well give it to him again. This time they stop him
All
behind
right.
the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Now facing a third and long. Takes the handoff. It's Hart. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible.
We got one
for their
first down.
offense. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. This will
I
be the
gotta make
second
sure this
time they've
ball
had
is
to
out of
kick it
bounds.
away.
I think that should be good.
The kick is on its way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Dropping back, it's Baker. Throws to the tight end. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Wow.
Running out the clock, a mere
Defense
formality
with
between
5,
them and a victory as we have victory
essentially
formation.
4 turnovers, 4
And with the game all
interceptions,
but
and a
decided, this
fumble
quarterback will
recovery.
take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles
Hey,
every play,
someone needs to
time
watch
after time
that.
after time.
That guy's
That
daughter
leads to
can't
a
be doing
victory
that.
here.
And I love when teams go out and play
Our first
like this.
100-yard
Once
rushing
they
game of the
lose the
season,
game, their
and it
entire
took
season is over. This game wasn't for the
8
national
games to
championship,
do it.
but when
It
you
still took
throw
a
that
big
ball at this
run,
winning team, David,
but
tremendous
I'll take
effort,
the dub.
tremendous execution.
I will take the dub, and we got to cut the drums. I don't want to get doxxed by Twitch or YouTube, because you know how they are about that. Oh, let's take a look. It said I turned the ball over twice. I don't remember throwing 2 picks. I remember throwing 1. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. So there's your answer. EA can't count. Yeah, because I turned the ball over once. And they said I turned it over twice. It was a fumble. Because it doesn't show a fumble listed. So they just attributed it to me. Alright, let's put in the team stats since I'm here. We can come off camera now. Because it's weird, it was a catch. It was a catch, and then it was a fumble. Because I did go to strip the ball. I just, like, dude just literally ripped it out his hands and must have just, you know, just snatched the ball away from him. This is my style of football, though. Ugly football. It's never pretty in my ideal world. The offense plays good through stretches, the defense plays good through stretches, and then we just find ourselves into the 4th quarter. That's usually how my games go. D came up with a big stop. He decided to go for the punt on 4th down. I could understand why. He has been slowing down my offense. And then afterwards, we have a big drive. We take up some time. We walk down the field, get a much needed touchdown, come through with some big plays. There you go. That interception hurts me because I want to go back and look at the pick that I threw, and I want to look back at that play that we saw, but I want to go back and look at that pick and see if the other side of the field was open. Because I saw that guy drop back. I didn't think that he would drop back into range though. And he did. It kind of made me jump a little because I wasn't expecting him to be there. I thought he would just jump straight back, and he sat right there. I only got called for one penalty, and it's one that I couldn't avoid because I didn't have a timeout. So I could have had an opportunity to get a touchdown before the half. That pick six with the blimp cam definitely helped though. So credit to credit to Shell for that interception for sure. Our touchdown pass, that was Myers. That was the cross where he was wide open. Then he answered. Then the big run immediately after the strip. And then Burrows. Like, I just couldn't get him to break away for a touchdown. The pick six, pulling the camera out. And then the touchdown on the stretch late because I can't run up the middle. Look at his stats. Oh, 18 to 26, 221, 69%, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, which is right. Running the ball. He shied away from it early, but I know when you get down by 17, your emphasis turns to passing the ball. Robertson with some stiff arms, but 12 for 81 yards. Glad he didn't keep running it, but man. And again, one of them, I think it was this one, the 63, like, man, just a bad angle. And I think that one was him not putting his hands up. The safety was in position. I couldn't switch to try to pick it, but I needed him to just deflect the ball. If he put his arm up, it goes down, but he didn't. Blocking wise, I know only 3 pancakes. Wow. Kind of surprised by that. It's interesting. I've never played someone running a pistol style offense, which is definitely different. That sack was huge because that took me out of field goal range. Well, it pushed me back, and then I missed the kick. I don't think I missed that kick if I'm closer. But then also, it's 2nd and 4. I just can't make that mistake. I know Chip streams on YouTube. Does Andy stream on? Andy streams on Twitch, right? I have some pistol in my. I have a decent amount of pistol in my playbook. Like pretty much, I have a lot of single back because I like 2 tight end sets, and I have a decent chunk of pistol. I'll flood Andy. I'll raid, sneak people in there, see if it. Because he was talking about joking about playing at like 2 in the morning so no one can watch. And I'll flood him. There is one thing I want to look at though in terms of highlights real quick. Best rushing game we had all season. And now I have to prepare for, I think, my next 3 games. The next game I have to play is New Mexico State because we got to get that game in ASAP. I've got no response from Old School. And then Middle Tennessee. He was averaging 50 points a game. So being able to run the ball would be great. Because if I can run the ball, it forces the scoring of the game to come down. And I had the 1 kick return, but man, kicking is killing me now. Can't. Gun shy on field goals. Another missed field goal. I missed a field goal. I missed the extra point. That last punt was clutch, and then just sit in prevent, but sit in man. Like, everyone's going back. Just take a guy off the running back and float. If he checks it down to the running back, eventually someone will make a tackle. You're just looking at trying to run off clock. All right, before we hop into that game, though, I got to see. So it's Wester, but it was a strip. So I'm assuming he just took the ball out of his hands. This was the turning point in the game early on. Good play there. I switch, miss. And then I'm trying to strip the ball. Yeah, because you see me here, I'm trying to strip the ball out. And the ball comes out. And it just warps right to him. Can't make this stuff up, man. Literally warped right to him. So I don't get credit for the strip. It counts as a pick. I'll mark it down as a fumble. I mean, 'cause obviously he caught the ball, but I tried to strip the ball. We do. And then it just warps to Wester. That's rough. Because you don't even have a chance to recover it. Then Burrows was just shucking the ball deep, but I couldn't get enough on the ball. I was able to air it out, but not enough to, because with the blitz there, like I said, him bringing 5, usually that 5th guy was getting in. But Burrows is one-on-one because his safety is sitting in the middle of the field. He did that a lot where his safety was within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. So it helped open up some deep looks. I probably could have took more shots, but like if he doesn't have to jump there, that's a touchdown. He still broke a tackle. Then we got a pick. So I just went for the field goal right away, and then I look at the pick 6. This sucked. Because he blitzed from the right? No. 81 just didn't really do anything there because he's blocking and releasing. So my right tackle didn't block anyone. And then he comes to double team a guy, a defensive tackle, when there's a defensive end out there because it's wide. No one even picked him up. Really, if 81 doesn't check him, that play's blown up. And then look at 17. Right there, Henry's open. Because you know this guy here, 18, he's in man coverage. He's not going to drop back. So Henry's open. But I couldn't get the ball off. Because I saw it right away. I mean, technically, I could have just do it to 15. That would have been a safer throw, but I saw 17 open. So that's on me. I should have checked it, did the easier throw with the pass rush right there. Then this one was just really, because it's spread here, just looking for a screen. And since I pulled the camera out, I could just run around him. Just a naked throw. I'm guessing he didn't back up his camera. And then really, what, this one was 3rd and 5. This was cover 2 man. And I had the safety down in the box looking for something short since I knew I had 2 safeties up top. I was trying to fisher out the running back, really. And he threw to square. And then 17 with the great angle. We always talk about in EA football this year. Terrible angle, literally runs behind him and gives up an easy touchdown. And then my pick. So was it open on the other side of the field? Because when I pre-snap, I thought the right would be open. So what does the left side look like? Would have been rough. Would have been safer because he's off the ball. Honestly, X should have been the read because if I hit the seam really quick, as you can see who he's controlling, he's looking at the same thing. Both tight ends are running up. But that was a good play call on his part. Coley took away the short throw. Wasn't expecting it. And then this touchdown, the safety's got to get his hands up. Oh, that could have been a pick. But I couldn't switch over and move him. He actually let up. Is that because I switched to him? No. Computer just straight up let up on that one. Okay. Alright. Whatever. Let's find and put in these stats. Oh, I forget what Andy's Twitch is. So I can pull up him and Chip so I can split screen and watch both of their play calls. Pretty sure I follow him, don't I? Razorback dealer. There's no way I don't follow Andy. But I don't see him online on my list. I don't see him online. Oh, the chip it is.